Page 9, Sleepyhead. At the bottom of page 8, they're introducing another new note for you to learn now and memorize forever and ever. And this is for the treble clef. It is the C above middle C. So we have the middle C, now we're going to go up to this C. And you can see it there at the bottom of page 8. They've got 3 of them there. It's the upper middle space. You see the C's work out where they're symmetrical, or they're even on each staff. Middle C's right in the middle. This C is in the upper middle space. This C we just had is in the lower middle space here, and so they're balanced out. C's do that. It doesn't help you play it any, but it's kind of nice to observe these things. Except C, we're in this position, and this C is not in this position, so you can guess how we're going to get there, but I'll talk about that when we get there, because I got important stuff to cover first. So let's cover this important stuff first. Look it over. It's 2 lines long, sort of. They're half lines. Treble and bass clef, 3/4 time signature, and again, they got the double bars at the end. It should be a thin and thick bar line. Just take a pencil and draw in that second bar line, make it thick. That's all. So let's take it one hand at a time and make sure the hands are going okay. The right hand is here. To start, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now we got this thing. What's this? I really wish they wouldn't do this, but they've done it. You have to move. But according to what the music is doing, you don't want to move. You want to connect it. Because later on when I talk about phrasing, it's a phrase. I want to connect it. But according to what they've done, you can't. So we're going to have to lift up and move. Lift up and move at the same time. It's not a quick jerky motion or nothing. You just lift up and move. That's all. And then if you want, you can reach down to the next C and collapse. Here. Here. We do whatever the music tells us, and we figure out what we need to do here. So here we're just going to lift up. Left hand, you're doing the here. Used to be in the C, and in the first line that C's tied. You can hang it down hang it down, hold it down, do something down for 2 measures. Yeah. So put the hands together. Here, hold the left hand down. Now you got to get off the left hand because the right hand needs that note. So you put the hands together and then get rid of the hesitations. Practice that. You may have to look down at the hand to move here. That's all right. You're just looking down long enough to move. You don't have to look down a long time. I mean, you know what a keyboard looks like. You just glance down and notice where it's at, and you're good to go. Then you look back at the music. This idea of looking at the music and looking down at the keyboard and looking at the back and forth is another skill we have to develop over time as we play the piano. We have to learn to be able to do this, and you'll get it. It takes a little practice, but you'll get it. Most of these so far you've been able to play, I hope, without looking at the keyboard at all. But now we're starting to move around a little bit, and so you may have to look down for that. Then once I have all that, I think about the interpretation. And this is where I can get away with lifting up. I'm separating that high C, this C, I'm separating it from everything. Before and after, I'm lifting up. Here. I put a space in all of them. That's how I can get away with this. In the left hand, you connect it. And then in the second line here, the last 2 measures, you can connect it if you want, or lift up to make it match the first line. That's interpreting the music. What do you like? There. I didn't talk about the natural accents. I skipped it. Oopsie. 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel that as you're going through it. whether you lift up or where you lift up is up to you. There's a way we could get through this without having to look up at the key, or without having to lift up. We could connect it all if we wanted to, but I don't want to get into that just yet. So just stay with this. We got enough to deal with this. Let's play this together very slowly and double check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 3 counts because it's in 3/4 time. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Off.